many forms. Data from the health department show about 3.6 million people have mental, neurological, or substance abuse disorders in 2020. The World Health Organization listed at least 1.1 million Pinoys having major depressive disorder. The medical condition cuts across age groups.
Mental health is just like any other illness, and if you don't treat it, it can get worse.
Mental health conditions contribute to poor health outcomes, premature death, human rights violation, and global and national economic loss.
According to the WHO, discrimination and stigma are still the main reasons why people are not seeking treatment for their mental health issues.
It can be addressed. We need to change our mindset that mental health is also curable.
It's us that the older senior generations na din time namin, ay sira ulo mo sa mental health ka na, daling ka sa loob ng Mandaluyong. It became a label, sira ulo mo. But today it's not. The youth really understand.
A strong support system is key for those experiencing mental disorders.
Usually starts out with a call for help. You know, like your friend asking you, may problema ako or malungkot ako. These are keywords that would lead you to act as what I call a psychological first aider.
Now, the DOH is trying to bring mental health services to communities. In the coming weeks, PhilHealth will make available general and specialty mental health packages worth up to 16,000 pesos per year. These cover screening and assessment, diagnostics, medical intervention, and psychosocial support for patients. As for mental health professionals, the DOH admits more are needed.
Ang problema natin sa psychologist sa gobyerno, kailangan may master's degree, pero ang bibigay naming salary grade 11. Master's degree, salary grade 11, mali yun. So I'm calling on civil service to change that. So dapat mataas yan. It has to be 15 or higher para dumami ang gustong magtrabaho as psychologists, guidance counselors.
For a holistic approach, the government launched the Philippine Council for Mental Health Strategic Framework 2024 to 2028. The objective is to address mental health concerns of Filipinos wherever they are, starting from homes and communities, up to schools and workplaces. For News 5, JC Cosico, We Are One News.
Cases of leptospirosis are still increasing in the country amid continuous rains and flooding. According to the Health Department, over 4,200 cases were recorded from January to September. This is 75% higher compared to the same period last year. Now, of the number, Metro Manila has the highest cases with 1,057, followed by Western Visayas and Cagayan Valley. Meanwhile, up to 477 leptospirosis deaths were also recorded so far this year. Leptospirosis is a bacterial disease transmitted through direct contact with the urine of infected animals. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Senator Bato de la Rosa pays a visit to Socorro Bayanihan Services amid the Senate investigation. Now, similar to previous media interviews, SBSI members continue to defend their group and deny allegations of forced marriages involving minors.
Ang gusto namin ay magkaroon ng magandang kinabukasan ng aming mga anak, makapag-aral. Kaya lang hindi namin hawak ang kanilang desisyon. Kung halimbawa na in love sila o nagka-crush sa kaparihan nila, hindi namin yun may stop.
Members also appealed to De La Rosa to be able to keep their land. The DENR previously suspended a deal granting the group rights to use and develop the protected area that serves as their headquarters. This is due to supposed violations, including the establishment of checkpoints and the conduct of military-like training within the community.
We are promising to you, anuman ang naging mali namin, aayusin namin yan, itutuloy namin itong pakbarma. Please, help us. Sir, help us. This is our lives.
Despite the warm welcome and hours of dialogue with the group members, De La Rosa believes that a lot of questions remain unanswered. The Senate will conduct another hearing before submitting a committee report on the matter.
Parang merong tinatago, may tinatakpan. Dahil nga parang uniform yung kailang sagot eh. Hindi upat tinanong, may ready answer na sila.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. House Speaker Martin Romualdez calls for the swift repatriation of OFWs affected in the Israel-Hamas conflict. At least 92 Filipinos in Gaza and 22 in Israel have expressed their desire to return to the Philippines. A bill renaming roads in Quezon City after the late Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago has lapsed into law. Agham Road and BIR Road in QC will now be called Senator Miriam P. Defensor Santiago Avenue. And the transport group Manibela will push through with its Tigil Pasada on Monday. This comes following the LTFRB's December deadline for the jeepney modernization program. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 2 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.